Good evening, students. In today's video, we'll be discussing types of EIA. EIA is Environmental Impact Assessment. Okay. Before starting the video, I would like to introduce myself. I am Deepa Kumari. I have done my Masters in Environmental Science from Delhi University in 2019. Then I have also done BSc Honors in Zoology, and that too from University of Delhi. I have qualified NT-NET JRF in environmental science with 98.5 percentile in 2019, and currently I'm working in Central Pollution Control Board. So this is all about myself, and so now we'll start with the topic. And the topic for today's video is types of EIA. Before starting with the types of EIA, we'll be discussing what is EIA. So EIA is Environmental Impact Assessment. Environmental impact assessment is the process of identification of the future consequences of the current or the proposed action. EIA is done to get environmental clearance from the government for undertaking any developmental activity. In easy words, if you are setting up an industry or you are establishing a very major or a minor project in any area, for that purpose you need to take environmental clearance from the government. And how do you get that environmental clearances? You have to get the EIA done. EIA is basically a report that covers all the environmental aspects, and in that what basically is done is they identify, they predict, and they analyze the consequences that your project is going to have on the environment. Okay, so as the name suggest it is environmental impact and its assessment, that is termed as an EIA report. Okay, so an EIA report is prepared, and in that report it is all written whether your project is suitable for that environment or not. Okay, and that is how you get an environmental clearance for the government for setting up your developmental activity. Okay, or for undertaking any developmental activity. EIA is basically a decision making tool to ensure that the finite natural resources must be utilized within the carrying capacity of the ecosystem to avoid its collapse. EIA aims to predict environmental impacts at an early stage in project planning, design, find ways and means to reduce the adverse impacts, shape projects to suit the local environment, and present the predictions and options to decision makers. Apart from identifying, predicting, and analyzing all the impacts that the project is going to have on the environment, they also they also find ways about how to reduce these adverse impacts. Okay, now we come on to types of EIA. So there are two types of EIA. First one is the rapid, and the second one is comprehensive. So let's discuss about rapid EIA. Rapid EIA is carried out for projects that are likely to cause limited adverse impacts. Okay, they are they are going to cause limited adverse impacts. Information is collected for only one season except the monsoon. Okay, and therefore the time frame is much smaller. It is only of 3 months. Please know these points, these are very important. These 3 points are really important. That is, it is carried out only for the projects that are likely to cause limited adverse impacts. Second thing, it is only carried out for only one season, and that too except monsoon. Okay, then comes comprehensive EIA. Comprehensive, as the name suggests, means comprehensive. That is, you are studying each and everything, and as the name suggested here, rapid, it meant very fast. मतलब बहुत कम time में वो करना होता है. ठीक है, एंड कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव इज लाइक आपको हर एक डिटेल में जाना है. यू हैव टू go into in depth, you have to do in depth study of everything. ठीक है, it is conducted over a year as it involves collection of data for 3 seasons, and that and those 3 seasons they except and it is also except the monsoon. It should have 3 seasons except the monsoon. Okay, and it is conducted for projects that are likely to cause a major or series of adverse impacts. So if you see the difference between these two, rapid EIA and the comprehensive EIA, so it is very easy कि rapid EIA बहुत जल्दी हो रहा है और comprehensive EIA में as the name suggests उसमें टाइम लग रहा है. कितना टाइम लग रहा है? रैपिड EIA इज डन ओनली फॉर वन सीजन एक्सेप्ट मानसून, और कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव EIA इज डन फॉर 3 सीजन्स एक्सेप्ट मानसून. ठीक है. और अगर हम मंथ्स के देख लें यहाँ पे, तो इन रैपिड EIA द टाइम फ्रेम इज मच स्मॉलर, जिसमें 3 मंथ्स, जो स्टडी हमारी 3 मंथ्स की होगी दैट विल बी टर्म्ड एज रैपिड EIA. ठीक है. और अगर वो 3 मंथ से ज़्यादा हो गई, जैसे 3 सीजन्स हो गए तो ज़्यादा मंथ्स हो गए, तो दैट विल बी कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव EIA. ठीक है. एंड रैपिड EIA इज़ डन फॉर द प्रोजेक्ट्स और द डेवलपमेंटल एक्टिविटीज़ जिनके ज़्यादा कोई खास एडवर्स इम्पैक्ट्स होने नहीं वाले, द प्रोजेक्ट्स दैट आर गोइंग टू कॉज ओनली लिमिटेड एडवर्स इम्पैक्ट्स. ठीक है. but for the projects that are but for the major projects that are going to cause major और सीरीज ऑफ एडवर्स इम्पैक्ट्स, जिसमें ज़्यादा इम्पैक्ट्स होंगे, ज़्यादा इन्वायरमेंट पे उसका असर पड़ेगा, ज़्यादा इम्पैक्ट होगा, तो उसके लिए हम क्या करेंगे? उसके लिए वी डू कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव EIA. ओके. एंड दिस इज़ अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक एंड काफ़ी क्वेश्चंस में, काफ़ी एग्ज़ाम्स में ये आ रखा है. सो वील बी डिस्कसिंग टू क्वेश्चंस कि जस्ट टू मेक यू familiar with how they form these questions on based on this topic. Okay. So our first question is, rapid EIA is called, and this question is from UGC NET July 2013. Okay. Rapid EIA is called, your options is a study of 3 months, B a study of 4 months, C a study of 6 months, D study of 1 year. And as I told, please don't get confused कि वहाँ पे तो आपने seasons की बात करी थी. ठीक है. Rapid EIA में it is only one season कितने months हुआ? 3 months. और उन 3 मंथ्स में एक्सेप्ट मानसून. ठीक है. तो कितना होगा हमारा, क्या होगा हमारा आंसर इधर? ए, दैट इज स्टडी ऑफ 3 मंथ्स. रैपिड EIA इज कंडक्टेड फॉर 1 सीजन एक्सेप्ट मानसून, और 1 सीजन को इफ वी चेंज इट इन 2 मंथ्स तो कितना होगा? 3 मंथ्स. ठीक है. तो इसका हमारा आंसर क्या हो जाएगा? ऑप्शन ए, अ स्टडी ऑफ 3 मंथ्स. देन योर क्वेश्चन इज, for a comprehensive EIA, it is to be conducted for, your option A is 3 seasons excluding monsoon, B is 3 seasons including monsoon, C is the worst season, or D is 1 year. And this question is from UGC NET December 2004 examination, and I haven't mark the answer for this, so you guys will be telling me, so you guys will tell me the answer of this question in the comment section below. Okay. So I hope you have understood the topic, and it's a very easy topic, so keep studying and make your notes. And that's all for today. Thank you.